Well, good evening, YouTube. Good evening, Rumble, and happy Sunday. I hope you've had a great weekend and are ready for the week ahead. I have had a pretty good weekend. Hello, Art Glaze Matter. Hello, Dripping Art. Happy Sunday to you. How are you doing? That's funny. Now, we are going to get started in Moria, but first, I was reading the world chat, and they were discussing the 64-bit servers. You're doing okay? That's good to hear. And because they were discussing the 64-bit servers, I went ahead and looked up some information about it. Hello, George Chris. Hello, Drive-By. Hello, everyone. We are going to take a quick look at this. So, let's go ahead and move screens real quick, because there's a lot of information here. And we are getting our information from the website Massively OP. And they have kindly provided us some bullet points, which I really appreciate. Thank you so much. So, highlights. LOTRO is preparing to launch 4 new 64-bit servers with vastly improved performance early in the first quarter. SSG is calling these mega servers as they can host many more players than existing servers. Normal rule set servers are Glamdring and Orcs, that is North American and European servers respectively. Roleplay rule set servers are Meriadoc and Peregrine, respectively. That is also European and North American servers. Character names on these will not have to be lore appropriate. That's too bad. European servers may have language-specific chat channels. All current servers, including Legendary Worlds, will continue to stay up. However, SSG wants to gently encourage players to migrate over to the newer performance servers. We'll see. SSG will revisit potential server moves, merges, even possible closures in the fall and the spring after. The studio is concerned that Windows will stop supporting 32-bit architecture in the future. They talk about Treebeard having a very low population. Sounds like it will be shutting down in the fall. Daybreak, investing in LOTRO and the new servers. There's no budget to throw this kind of new hardware into every existing server. We want everyone to be playing together versus spread out servers that feel dead. I don't know, I kind of like lower pop servers, to be honest. New fresh servers can be controlled how people come into those servers can be fair in giving players and kinships what name they want. Because of clashing data IDs, there can't be transfers from North America to EU and vice versa. Although it's something SHG would like to address in the future. Well, that's been the case forever. If you have characters on a European server, you can't transfer them to a North American server, or vice versa. All character transfers onto the new servers will be free, and eventually players will be able to do as many transfers as they want. You'll simply be limited by the number of character slots available on the new server. Well, I have a lot of characters, so I hope so. For a period of time, SSG will let people swap characters between normal and roleplay rule sets. So, for a short period of time, you can swap between the two servers to see which one you like better. First step of the transfer process will be to give a day for VIP players to create, but not play, up to 3 characters. These characters can be played or used to reserve names for incoming transfers. So, we can reserve, VIP can reserve up to 3 character names. Well, that would be Marcelin, Medriel, and who else? I don't know. SSG feared that opening up name reservations for accounts would result in tons of new accounts would be created. Second step will be data to transfer but not play characters and allow transfer service to handle all this. Third step will be to open the servers for play and keep the servers going. During the time, the character transfer service will be babysat. They will make sure there are enough housing neighborhoods open but can't assure players to give them their exact same address. Players will be given all their housing items and refunded housing rents during the transfer process. Good. That they will be guarding against people creating names to troll or grief others. If players suspect this is happening, they can petition customer service to claim those names. So if somebody were to claim, say, some famous streamer's name, then that streamer could petition to get their name back. Oh, and here's something interesting. Once transfer craziness calms down, SSG will open up Dark World, i.e. long shut down servers from back in 2015 for transfers. Eventually, those Dark Worlds will go away, so players should jump on that opportunity. So, when they shut down some of the servers in 2015, maybe players didn't get a chance to transfer those characters over to another server. They're going to get a second chance. If they don't take it, they're going to lose it because those are going to get wiped eventually. Studio will post a webpage with all this information, including dates in the near future. So SSG hasn't posted anything currently. They're getting this, I believe, from a live stream that they did recently. Kinship and kinship housing can be transferred in the same way they are now within the transfer system. Renames will be free for several months after the server launch. Good. You'll have the option to transfer over your shared storage with your characters. There was no answer on whether or not creeps can transfer. That might not be good for some people who like to play the PvMP. If queues get out of control, SSG is not against opening up additional servers. So if they start having problems with people waiting in queue, more servers may open. You will have to transfer your characters one at a time. There will be no click here to move everything button. That is going to be a pain in my butt. Alright. The studio expects this will free up millions of names from long dormant characters. So if you want to keep your character name, you better be moving your stuff. That's all I can say. Alright. That's it. That's everything we had there. So let's get back to Thormurn, who's been waiting very impatiently for us. Sounds like it's going to happen within the next couple of months. It's good to know that they're not going to rush people to transfer servers, but if you want your names, you probably want to do it sooner rather than later. I'm just saying. Now, we have a whole bunch of stuff to do down here. We're in the Redhorn Lodes. We're going to go kill a bunch of stuff. We're going to go find a bunch of stuff. And believe me when I say there are plenty of quests down here. Plenty of fun to be had. And yes, orc. That was a orc. So, Redhorn Lodes is full of these guys. They are nobody's friend. These are all white hand orcs. They are Saruman's creation. We will not be giving them any quarter. Oh, I'll take that. What we got here? A tribe report. That was a lot. Plenty of hoops to jump through for those transfers, yeah, unfortunately. Find the Moria tribe report. Find the White Hand tribe report. Well, we found the Moria one. Yeah, it's gonna be an interesting time having to deal with those. Alright, so before we continue, we should probably do something about the food and light our arrows. Let's just say I'm not going to worry about moving every single one of my characters off of all the servers I have characters on. That means I'm going to lose some characters. But so be it. That's going to happen. I haven't played them in a while anyway. My main focus is going to be this server first. And then after I take care of that, we'll see what else. Alright, now I can take care of you. You were very impatient. A lot more white hand orc here. Ah! Dang, one hit that one. One hit wonder. Ah, there's our Moria Orcs. I knew I had to be coming on him soon. So this is the Moria Orc side. And yes, they do not get along. They are actually fighting each other for supremacy of Moria. I need to find the White Hand Tribe report. Apparently over there somewhere. But while we're here, do need a couple more of these Moria Orcs. just respawn behind me? Are we serious? Oh, I guess I did not miss getting spotted by that guy. Somewhere around here is the other report. That's funny. He walked right by me. Like, did not see me. But that one did. The only thing left is we have at the moment is finding this report. And it says it's the other way. Okay, so that's... Oh! I'll take that. One of the main reasons we came down here is those barrels of powder. They are for the main story. That's part of us helping Bori with his preparations. Excuse me. Yeah. And don't be sticking me in the back with arrows. That's my job. I stick you in the back with arrows. Find the way in drive report. And it keeps pointing me back that way. Oh wait, I think I know. We're not going to find it here. If I'm right. I could very well be wrong. But I think I'm right. Okay, bags are getting a little full. My backspace is on sale right now. I could buy 5 more slots. Oh! Well, that's new. Let's kill the spider. That's too bad. I kind of like spiders. But these are not nice spiders. Hey, casualties. Happy Sunday. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're ready for the week ahead. Never ready for the week ahead when it lulls work. I do know that feeling. Monday morning is definitely not everybody's favorite day of the week. For sweatpants and your work won't let you wear them. Yeah, don't heal yourself. Alright, there it is. Once I thought about it, I remembered where the darn thing was. Now we have everything for their quest upstairs. Go ahead and head back and turn those in. Very gloomy place. I wonder if we're going to come across Redhorn Lodes and return to Moria. I'm pretty sure we've already discovered the Silvertine Lodes. Before we do that, excuse me, gentlemen, I'm going to go upstairs and sell some junk. Actually, before I sell anything, passport. What we got here? Anything? Broken crossbows? Nope. That's it? Okay. So I don't have anything I can use there.
I shall one day sell goblin heads as trophies.
That never ceases to amuse me. I will one day sell goblin heads as trophies. Oh, I just learned a new dye recipe. If anybody wants pink dye, let me know. It is rose pink. And of course, that we want to keep this item wear reduction tome. We'll use that. Get that out of the inventory. Auto combat regen. We only have one. We might as well use that. Get that out of our inventory. That opened up 2 spots for us. Now, you can go down and talk to the dwarves. As soon as I learn how to use a door, right?
Dark things dwell now in Moria.
Yeah. Thormurn, well done. Pushing back the aggressive White Hand may give Moria Orcs a chance to fight back. With any luck, they will continue to blunt their swords on each other, while we quietly pick at their numbers.
It is said that Durin's Bane dwells here, though we have not seen it.
Wonderful, Thormurn. A grisly task well done. We will have the realm back in hand soon enough. Alright, what we got? Grab that axe.
If we drive the orcs from Khazad-dûm, will it be enough?
We have come to find these tribes of orcs are different, and this must be based on their leaders. The Moria tribes don't have much focus on their military. Their army is spread all over Moria and elsewhere, and those here are focused on the mining operation alone. I would guess their leader is a vicious taskmaster. The White Hands seem to be superior tacticians to take over most of the Redhorn Lodes. They are pushing the Moria tribe out of Redhorn surprisingly fast. The White Hands leader must be a brilliant tactical mind.
If it were not for the prospect of finding Mithril, I would not have come here.
These scouting reports are mostly drawings and are very useful. They will surely help us dismantle the power struggle of these orcs. There are a few words written here that I cannot understand. I will bring these to Orc Watch or 21st Hall to have someone familiar with Orcish text translate it for me. So we've got...
I only hope that Durin's Bane sleeps deeply.
Our fellowship from Orc Watch didn't make it far before parting ways. We camped here for the night, then arguments broke out about what we should do next with ranks of orcs in the way. The two dwarves who headed to the southern caverns were well prepared, but the two who headed east, straight into the Orcs' territory, have me concerned. Please, Thormurn, can you look for them and make sure that they made it to where they were going? They went straight into the middle of the Orcs' territory, believing there was a safe road between those Orc tribe encampments.
Many foul things dwell in the depths of the mountains. I fear the Orcs will be the least of our troubles.
Alright, so I'm not going to read this one, but essentially we're going to collect some helms from the White Hand, which we could have probably done the first time around, but okay.
Greetings, friend. Are you lost?
Okay, good. Both of these samples are common iron found throughout Moria. They haven't found anything special yet, but the good stuff is definitely here somewhere. I can feel it. My sense for mithril may be dulled by our long stay in Orkwatch, but it's not gone completely.
Hear me out, friend, for I have a tale of glory to tell.
Thormurn, it is time to find the forges the Orcs have kept burning day and night in the Redhorn. They must be somewhere close by because the smell of burnt metal and materials lingers in the air. Their forges smell like superheated furnaces. The two Orc tribe camps must have a few forges of their own. I suspect they are well guarded, so keep your wits about you. Alright, so back out we go. For some more fun with the Orcs. I've acquired a stack of Khazad Scorn, which I have absolutely no use for. Very good. Alright, so now we're gonna break this, and it's gonna give us another quest. Hello, Michael Mertig. Happy Sunday to you. So, the Orcs of the Redhorn are busy mining ore and have built sluice boxes to help them filter ore from dirt. Destroying them can only help slow down the Orcs. And hello, JV. You say hola, lady. Well, hola to you too. Happy Sunday. Get rid of you, so I can get rid of that sluice box. The beautiful Sunday cold and warm tea. That does sound like a good day. Got rid of that. Okay, there's one of the forges. Defeat White Hand, defeat... Okay. So we need to defeat the metal workers. They really do like to give us some quests down here. that's 6. Search for the dwarf's hut that headed east. Here lies Cathly, and there's that a necklace clutched in his hands. Clutched in this dwarf's cold, rigid hand is a beautifully hand-carved locket. After fiddling with it, you have come to realize that this is not a normal locket and will not easily open. This should be taken to this fallen dwarf's companion, who probably kept going without him and should be somewhere to the east. So, unfortunately, the poor guy ended up dying. Let's see if I remember. Here's one of the White Hand Orc forges. Or I should say the second one. I could have sworn the third one was close by too. How many of those do we have now? We need 2 more of those. Ah. There we go. Still says, oh, no, there we go. Alright, so we have discovered 3 of 3 of the White Hand forges. Oh, shoot. No. No. That is not the guy I'm looking for. Okay, we're gonna die. Yeah, we can't take him yet. We... Ouch. Get off me. Yeah, we can't take him yet. Alright, so let's try not going that way again. So he is actually an elite. He's also part of somebody's class quest. And despite knowing I couldn't take him on, I tried anyway and got my butt kicked, so that's my fault. I might have been able to do it if I had better potions. Do you mind? Thanks. Hey, your lore master's level 48 and glad and are you'd help. Oh, no worries. I knew I knew better than to try that. When I saw him, I knew better than to try that. I've dealt with him before. Usually I'm not dumb enough to take him on, but this time I was. Hello.
We will reclaim Khazad-dûm for thine Ironfoot.
Copsley and I tried to sneak past the Orcs and we almost made it here. I think it was that necklace he was holding that gave him away. It was pretty shiny. I told him when we left the Fellowship's camp that he should hide it in a pocket or something, but he refused, thinking something would snatch it from him while his hand was not on it. I cannot believe he lost his life for that thing.
The Orcs of Moria have much to account for.
These White Hand helms seem to be made of steel, but while the White Hand Orcs seem to have basic skills in steel making, the helmets are not of very high quality. However, even low-quality steel is far superior to the iron equipment the Moria Orcs have been making. I've never heard of Orcs working with steel before, so what could this mean? It raises a lot of questions about the White Hand. The White Hand's skill in smelting and smithing is impressive for Orcs. I'll send word of the news back to Ingefast as soon as I can.
We will not retreat before anyone!
Alright, so I'm going to take this quest. It's basically to defeat some Globsnaga spiders. But we're going to put it on the back burner because we got some other stuff to finish first. And this place is a fun little maze. Hi.
At your service, and your families.
Well, first I need to repair some junk because I just died. And next, let me sell you some junk. Can you buy my junk from me? I think you can. We'll use that. We'll use that. We'll use that. We'll sell that. And, oh, I will definitely want to learn that. Now, this is 23 to 31 ancient dwarf. Make damage. I'm going to try it out. We're going to lose I'm going to lose a fair bit of morale, but oh well. We'll see if we can manage without it. So, this goes in a couple different directions. Go over this way. If you look down there, that's where our spiders are going to be. There's also some other fun stuff, like Globsnaga orcs, which are... Well, the Globsnaga spiders and orcs are pretty much diseased by whatever fungus dwells beneath in Moria. I was gonna say, I don't think this, oh, it does, okay. Hold on, this one is the one that dead ends. So, if we go here, we go down that path and up that way. I can't remember where this leads. Nowhere. That's where that leads. And that just continues on back towards the Ark Watch. Go back up. That goes nowhere. That's also... Oh no, that... Where does this go? Ah. This is one of the ones I was thinking of. And go all the way up these stairs. And we have discovered the Gate of Ruin. And this is another instance. I cannot remember. And my level's too low to see. I don't remember if that's a 3-man or a 6-man. There are a few 3-man instances in Moria. There are a fair share of 6-man instances in Moria. And at least one, if not more, raids. And a raid is 12 people. There's that. We're going to try not to fall. Although, hey, good to know that there's a circle of shame here. So, then where does this go? Nowhere. Good thing I didn't keep going. We would have discovered if dwarves could fly. Spoiler, no they can't. Boop. Ah, there it is. Fun to do in the dark. I did turn down the gamma on the game, so we have a little more of an idea of what Moria used to look like. It's not a totally accurate view of what Moria used to look like, but it's closer. Nope, we don't want to fall that way. I'm like, where are we? And then I see the circle of shame. I'm like, yeah, no, that's not the way we want to go. Now, you played when Moria first released. It's your favorite area. Your dwarf guardian is your main. Nice. I have to admit, when I first started playing, I hated Moria, but now I really like it. Oh, he's one of the guys we need. Well, looky there. How are you doing, Mr. Tactician? Excuse me. I'm just gonna buff up with a little food, and you know, I am a dwarf. Although he eats like a hobbit. I swear, I have to feed him more often than I have to feed my cats. This is Ashpar's command. Yeah, you remember how extreme Moria felt for everyone back then? Feed the dwarf ale. Oh, Thormurn gets his fair share of ale, but not when he's on duty. We like to keep him nice and clear-headed for when he's, The heck? Oh, that's the guy up there. I almost attacked him again. I would say right now my main character is my High Elf Runekeeper. She just recently escaped Isengard and rescued the Grey Company from the clutches of Lou Brennan. Ah, another part of the statue. You have discovered the shoulder and arm piece of Helgi Godlinbane's statue from the Chamber of the Crossroads. The goblins of Durin's Way destroyed the statue, and its parts can be found scattered throughout Moria. Alright, so we have grabbed that, and you are disgusting. Thank you. But yeah. So she's working her way. I was going to say she's working her way through Isengard, but I do believe she's going to make a side trip to Rohan, because she's well past the level that she should have her war steed. Isengard is a horrible place, but it's also a very fun place to do quests in. Surprisingly, for such a small space, it's more of a maze than Moria is. Yeah, that's another one I want to avoid. There's a couple of class quests up right now. As I've discovered another orc war. Oh, I have. Alright, Thormurn. We're waving your axes around. Damn dwarf. Oh, no. Oh, shoot. Not again. Nope. We're going this way. And you can just de-aggro anytime now. Alright, he de-aggroed. Luckily, those guys have a short aggro range. These guys I'm not worried about. Yeah, try to heal that. I didn't think so. Alright. How many of these do I have? I need one more of the stinkers. Another one? Oh, there were two of them in that spot. That's funny. Okay, we are going the wrong way again. Ah. There we go. Okay. Orcs will likely promote others to replace these metal workers, but for now their pipelines have been slowed. The quality of their work will suffer without those experienced hands. Beware the darkness in Moria. Oh yeah. Like I said, I actually turned the gamma down in Moria to give people a demonstration of what Moria actually used to look like. Although it's kind of a weak demonstration because this is not even as dark as Moria used to get. The Orcs may be able to repair these over time, but hopefully they will have more to deal with before they get a chance to make the repair. Alright, we need the Moria Taskmaster. Who is right there. You think the legendary servers have the old style Moria? No. Because you know what? I'm not sure. I think no. But I have not actually been I never did get that foreign one. Because I was on Ithel for a little while. I don't think I made it as far as Moria. And then, of course, Ithel eventually got shut down. That's a good question, though. We need to go back to Nak. Nak was the guy up top. Of course, we're gonna have to fight our way through every orc under the sun. Now they have Angmar and Mordor as 64-bit servers. I could have sworn Treebeard was also 64-bit, but I could be wrong. Sounds like they're going to be consolidating servers, too. Because it seems like there's going to be 2 64-bit servers for the US, 2 64-bit servers for Europe. And while they're going to keep the old servers up for a time, it sounds like they're going to encourage people to move over to the new servers, and then at some point they're just not going to leave them a choice. Of course, I think at some point they're not going to have a choice. Because, like they said, eventually Windows is just going to stop supporting the 32-bit servers altogether. Just as long as I can log into LOTRO or run LOTRO under Linux when I install Linux, I'll be fine. You're gonna miss Gladden? Well, I mean, yeah, I'm on Laura Lynn. I'm gonna have a lot of moving to do. A lot of moving, because it's not going to be press a button and have all your characters move at once. It sounds like you're going to get to move your characters individually. Hello.
Azog's folk have not yet fully repaid for their crimes against us.
So, he's happy that we defeated the leaders of the nearby orcs. He also has a reward for us that we won't be able to take until we talk to this guy.
Well met, friend.
Nope. Nope. A lot of junk to sell off. Definitely no. He can't use a staff. He is not a lore master. That's a two-handed axe. Not getting a... He didn't get a single thing that would even be remotely useful. Big change. Keep LOTRO great. I hope so. I mean, it sounds like EG7 is willing to pump some money into the game. So either it is still making the money, or they're hoping it will turn a profit. I'm not sure which yet. Do I know this one? Oh, I don't. Another recipe learned. Okay.
We will reclaim Khazad-dûm for thine Ironfoot!
Ooh. We'll lose the critical defense. We'll gain some critical rating. We'll gain a lot of agility and a little vitality. I will definitely make sure I'm getting the right ones. Oh wow, a big huge boost in armor too. Definitely take those. Okay. Okay, swap those out immediately. And we have regained most of the XP that, or not the health points that we lost when we switched out the axe earlier.
The Orcs of Moria have much to account for.
So the forges have been found, though they really are not very far from here. You describe the locations to Knack, and he scribbles notes and draws a crude map on a piece of parchment he had lying around. Good, I marked these on my map. I'll be sure to send this document to Roar and Ingefas, who hope to someday use those forges for our purposes. Trust me, dude, those forges are junk. We're not going to be using them for jack diddly.
Azog's folk have not yet fully repaid for their crimes against us.
Ah, this is an interesting artifact. It appears to be the shoulder and arm of the statue that Uxie wishes to reassemble. Alright, so we have helped out a fair bit here. We do have a fair bit more we can do. Sure, why not? Let's go ahead and go back to our quest. Redhorn Lodes, corrupted spiders. That is this way. Too far away, huh? Alright, what about you? Are you too far away? No, you're not. Study of the problem. Kill a Globsnaga spider. The fungal spiders are spreading spores from their mutations. The fungus growing on them seems to have twisted these spiders into something quite different. It would be good to collect a few samples and bring them back to Knack for further study. One of the more grosser places in Moria. These are the Globsnaga Orcs. New D, Globsnaga Slayer. And these are diseased. Just like the spiders are. So they are pretty nasty customers. While we're off in this direction, oh, another spider. Well, I need you, so come here. Alright, we have defeated the requisite amount of spiders. Dang, they are thick in here right now. Ah, here we go. The foundations of stone. The foundation mirror. We might as well grab that while we're here. The mirror stands alone in a terrible corrupted mire of passages with the fungus creeping around it. You should tell someone at the shadowed refuge of the mirror you found in the deeps. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is the foundations of stone. This is where the dwarves did dig too deeply and awoke the Balrog. And we have discovered the Shadowed Refuge. I'm not going in there right now. I will take that stable, thank you.
Are you lost?
Oh, no, not quite. I'm very much aware of where I'm at. Thank you very much. Hello.
The day of the dwarves is coming.
My thanks, Thormurn. It won't be long before something or other decides to fiddle with it again, I'm sure. But for the time being, it's just a bit brighter down here, don't you think? The darkness. Yes, it is very dark. It's even darker down here than it's been in the rest of Moria. Like, super dark. Vendor, are you a vendor? No, you're the Forge Master, which I don't need yet. I will need to talk to you shortly.
How may I be of service?
Oh, well now, as usual, you can buy all my junk. Okay? Okay. There we go. Thank you very much. Now we need to get back to Knack. We have done what he asked. The glowy light? No, not really. I think the spotlight around the character is always there. That is one thing I've never looked in the settings, but I'm pretty sure that's one thing that can't be changed. Although, like I said, I did decrease. I literally turned down the gamma and brightness for the game, just for Moria, so people could get somewhat of a feel of what it was actually like. But as for the light around the character, I don't think there's a way to do that. Goblin! Die, Goblin. Oh, hello. Sorry. Here I was trying to not get your attention. I forgot what this place is. The 16th hall. So, this spot is the 16th hall. And it may not have been there in vanilla, but it's been there for a while now. Alright, so we found that. Wasn't quite what we were looking for, but I'm kind of glad we took that turn. Because usually that thing is a pain in the butt to find. For me, at the very least. Yeah, these orcs are even a sickly green color. They're kind of disgusting looking. Oh. And that thing over there, which we don't need to fight yet, that is a nameless one. That is one of the nameless monstrosities that Gandalf hints at in the stories. Our bags are full again. Hey, I only killed a few things.
Greetings, traveler.
Greetings. Necklace of Endurance. Yeah, that's absolute junk. That one's actually not too bad, but we have better, so... Alright, thank you, sir. And you?
The Orcs of Moria have much to account for.
I've made progress on this locket's puzzle, but I need to put it down and could use a distraction. Whoa, the sample you brought me is unlike anything I've seen before. It's an aggressively growing fungus. I swear this stuff could probably grow in or on anything. After seeing what this can do, I'm worried about my health by handling it and will dispose of what you brought me. Be careful going back there and spending much time around this stuff. Thanks. Oh, and we leveled up. Woohoo!
We will reclaim Khazad-dûm for Dine Ironfoot.
You tell Knack that it seems like some kind of fungus is spreading and infecting the eastern Redhorn. The oddly shaped creature I spotted was an infected spider. You say even the ground is infected in that area? What are we dealing with? This is troubling indeed.
Khazad-dûm belongs to Durin's folk.
After you pushed back the spiders near the end of the path down to the infected area, I scouted the ground down there. No, you didn't. You've been here the whole time. Did you notice the surface is being corrupted and transformed into a lichen-like crust on the dirt floor? I've never seen anything like it. These mushrooms seem to be involved somehow. Head back down there and destroy a few of them, and we'll see if their removal can allow the area to recover to its former state. I seriously doubt it. You're going to have to salt the earth on that one. So we get to go play with some yucky mushrooms. And some more spiders. I love how it's very specific mushrooms they want you to destroy. They're making absolutely certain you have to fight your way to get to them. Oh, hello. Where'd you come from? No matter. You're dead. Alright, we need 2 more of those. And now the goblins or the orcs are over here lit up. So, let's go ahead and do something about that. A new orc. The orcs that wandered into the infected area seem to have radically changed. These were Moria and White-Hand orcs, and now they are some new form of fungal orc. What form of fungus could change their body and behavior so drastically and so quickly? So now we need to kill 6 of them, which fortunately, the one that just gave us the quest counted for number 1. Well, you like to present yourself as another target. I could use the target practice. Now we need 1 more. Oh, look, there you are. Come here. Okay, we're done with that. Back up to Knack we go. This is a fun quest chain. The only downside is that there is a whole lot of back and forth with it. And in Thormurn's case, there's a whole lot of, hey, I gotta empty my bags again.
At your service and your families.
Alright, thank you. Once again, how much gold do we have? 96 gold? Well, we're making bank down here.
Azog's folk have not yet fully repaid for their crimes against us.
They were once Moria and White-Hand orcs. The infection created a new form of orc with new behaviors and are unfriendly to their previous tribe. How curious and frightening. They have the same mutation as the spiders. There must be a guiding hand in this infestation. It's working too well to be simple coincidence.
The orcs of Moria have much to account for.
I think I'm almost done figuring out this puzzle in this locket. Oh, hello, Nordic. You're the tax collector. You're here for your cut of that coin you has gathered. You heard 96 gold and you're like, oh, how much of that can I get? Let's see. At 20%, I could get like 18.5 gold. You're outside shoveling snow, nearly half a foot. Ooh. Well, that's not too bad, but how much more are you supposed to get? So, you explain how the mushrooms were spewing spores at an alarming rate, and destroying the fungus did not affect the lichen-covered areas. Those mushrooms have never grown here, and they came so quickly. It shows signs of tending from a gentle hand, and it looks as if something is helping to bring it here. Our only hope is by removing the mushrooms, the spreading will stop.
At long last, we will drive the maggot folk from our holes.
So, we now need to find out what is cultivating the mushrooms.
At long last, we will drive the maggot folk from our holes.
And now we have to also find a leader among the orcs and among the spiders. Before we do that, I think we have a point to spend, maybe. Your elbows and back hurt. Yeah, I believe it. We want to spend our point on. Using a skill that costs focus has a chance of removing the bow induction time of your next attack. Kind of like that. I'm going to go with that. While we're in here, were we working on discipline? Alright, we're good there. That dwarf needs to discover decaf coffee. Well, all dwarves do. They're either 0 or 100. There's no in between with a dwarf. Just wanted to pop in and say hello. I need to go find something to eat. You're very hungry. You will be back in a few, and hopefully I'm still on. I should be on for at least another half hour, maybe a little longer, so hopefully I will see you. But yeah, go get something to eat. Certainly do not starve yourself on my account. You say you also need less sugar. We need to go up here. Get rid of that. Get rid of anything Mommy can summon. Although I get the feeling she's still going to summon things anyway. If I remember right. There's Mommy. You found what is controlling the infected spiders, and it is defeated. So that's one side. Now we gotta go deal with the orc side. If I remember right, that's going to be over there somewhere. Yeah, that's it, right over there. A particularly ugly specimen of an infected orc. As we can tell. Absolutely covered in the stuff. Alright, so one thing left to do. Find out what is cultivating the mushrooms. And I think I already showed y'all what cultivating the mushrooms. It was that nameless monstrosity. And it is up here somewhere. Right there. The source of the wildly growing mushroom is a terror from deep within the foundation of stone. New deed, Nameless Slayer. New deed. Kindred with the Iron Garrison. Oh, we must have just made ally with the Iron Garrison. We did. The guards. Nice. Not a complaint one there. Woohoo.
At your service and your families.
Oh, thank you. Now buy my junk. You know what? That's good enough for now.
The Orcs of Moria have much to account for.
It didn't take long for the organizers of this corruption to convert enough creatures for a small army. The fungus seems symbiotic in nature, and somehow allowed the leaders who killed to control them. This infecting fungus is extremely dangerous. I hope that's the last time we see those horrors come out of the foundations of stone. It probably will not be.
Durin's folk will defy Durin's bane!
You found it. The one who helped to corrupt such a large area of the Redhorn? I knew there was a sinister hand behind it. The one who did it was a faceless creature. You are far more brave than I, as even your description of it would give me nightmares for weeks, months perhaps. You have my thanks for saving the Redhorn Lodes, a jewel of Moria. Ooh, 37 to agility? Let's see. Okay. I know which one I'm swapping. There we go.
Stay a moment. We will need your aid against the Orcs of Moria.
While you have been busy with the corruption to the east, I have spent time figuring out the locket. I think I have it. It is a curious puzzle, and I have never seen or heard of anything like this. I am really curious as to what is inside. The locket has sides that pop out when rubbed and pressed a certain way. I am holding it open, but if I let it go, I may have to start over, and it took a while to finesse the levers open. With a little help, I may finally pop this open. Could you do me a favor and grab my tools from the crate over there? Alright. I will be your fetch boy for this.
Azog's folk have not yet fully repaid for their crimes against us.
Uh-huh, that did the trick, and I finally got it open. What an interesting locket Kathleen held onto. There are 2 inscriptions inside, one in Khazdul, and the other I cannot make out. It is much older than anything I have seen, and in some form of ancient runic. The newer inscription is written to Kathleen from his love, Fina Frostbeard. Fina is one of the premier carvers back home. She was Kathlee's sweetheart, and their betrothal was made formal only shortly before he joined this expedition. Well, that's sad. So he just got betrothed before he decided to go on a merry jaunt to Moria and get himself killed.
At long last, we will drive the maggot folk from our holes.
This will not be easy news to deliver to Kathlee's next of kin. His cousin Cooley is the only member of Kathlee's family that I can think of who came with us to the mines. You will likely find him to the southwest, searching for long-lost riches and ore deposits. He may also be able to make out what this ancient text says inside the locket. Here, take my goat. He can take you safely to Cooley's camp in southern Redhorn Lodes. Alright, but we're not going to take your goat right now, but thank you. We are, instead, going to head back to Orkwatch, because I know where that's leading next. That is a good place to be able to pause here. We'll come back to the Redhorn Lodes for certain. Because we'll want to finish that. There's some more fun stuff that way. More fun quests. Yeah, that should be... Yep, that's the way it's messed, so I know where I am. Alright, JV, you take care. Have a great rest of your Sunday and a good week. And thank you for stopping by. Appreciate it. I'm amazed how much we managed to get done down here in the Redhorn Lodes in that short a time. Pretty impressive. So, that's right. There is no vendor down here. We have to go upstairs. Excuse me, sir.
The Orcs will one day burn upon the crucibles of our fathers.
Wow. Tell us how you really feel, huh? You absolutely do not like the Orcs. But they did steal your home. Okay, so we can sell that. And where's the other one? We can sell that. We'll just hold on to that for the moment. Thank you. Now, we want to go back to the 21st hall. Because the last part of this quest is to find the guarded junction on the Eastern Road, and the Eastern Road is not here. The Eastern Road is somewhere a little different that we haven't been yet. Let's see if we can get there and how many times we get knocked off our horse and almost dead in the process. Oh, you know what? Never mind. I'll check the, I'll check that on the way back. I meant to stop by the Forge Master, but I forgot. I got something chasing me already. You can chase me. Sorry guys, I know y'all want to play. I'm too busy right now. Oh, you stinker! How dare you kill my goat? Eat an axe. You too? Yeah, you eat an axe as well. Alright, maybe we're better off on foot for the moment. Die? Oh, well, since you're offering to die, I will happily accept that offer. Nudmalek. And ladies and gentlemen, I introduce you to the second hall. Now, this guy has a whole mess of quests, which any other time I would be taking him. But for the moment, we are just here for one thing. And we're going to go get that one thing and hopefully not die a bunch of times in the process. And we do have to keep an eye out for a rare elite down here that we are in no way, shape, or form ready to fight. So, I guess we can't go around that way. Not it. Oh. Might as well get rid of that thing too. It's called a deep crawler here. Just a glowworm. Alright, we have to cross this bridge. Yeah, we have to cross this bridge. There's where we want to go. Alright, one down. Well, I didn't have to kill this guy, but oh well. Now that guy will have to kill. Oh, I got him before he finished his heal. Good. Now, we will come back here later for some other quests, but for now, we are just here for the crossroad. You assess the strength of the force at the guarded junction. And it is great. So, we're going to hire our butts out of here. Before they see us. We're just standing around like, okay, here we are. And they didn't notice us at all. That was the hilarious part. Now, since we are so close to it, we got a couple things here. The crack's edge. Yeah, that's a very big fall. That is a you fall, go die. I've discovered the bridge of the Khazad-dûm, the West Arch. Alright, so that is one half of the bridge of Khazad-dûm. And I do love the music down here. Alright, there's going to be some quests here later, and up that path is another one of the Moria mirrors, but we're not really interested in that right now.
Drive forth the orcs from our kingdom.
Ha. Another... This didn't used to be here either. So that's also new. Hello, Grizzly Kraken. And happy Sunday to you. Yes, I am playing a hunter. Oh, I'll take that. That was a generous crate of scholar supplies. Nice. I've not seen anyone use a crossbow on a hunter before, but being a dwarf, that seems pretty fitting. Yeah, I figured he's a dwarf hunter. He's not generally going to be using a bow. A crossbow definitely seems to fit him. He's also using axes because, again, he's a dwarf. So I made his weapons match him, and not necessarily what a hunter would usually have on them. Although I also did try to make sure they matched somewhat what a hunter would use too. So he's still stacked with agility. And here is the east arch of the Bridge of Khazad-dûm. Now, if you're wondering why I didn't just cross the Bridge of Khazad-dûm, well, that's very easy. It's because the middle of the Bridge of Khazad-dûm is gone. There's something about a wizard and a Balrog fighting. You know. Y'all might have heard that story. Now, go down this long hallway. And we have discovered the first hall. And I think we completed Nub-Malek. Wow. Don't usually do that easily. But, hey, I'm not complaining. And we also got ally with the Iron Garrison Miners. So that's more reputation. Another title. Ally of the Iron Garrison Miners. More wow, we've managed to get 25 LOTRO points this evening. Woohoo! And of course we came here for the stable. And if we go out this way, we find ourselves out in Lothlorien. So this is, I believe, the Demerald Dell.
Greetings to you.
Might as well get that stable while we're out here. That is Lake Mirror. Amazing, huh? And I believe those are the Misty Mountain. Not, wait, are they the Misty Mountains? Hold on. Well, they call that Cloudy Head over that way. So Redhorn is that way. So they call this Vanweedle. You know, I don't know how to pronounce that one. But yeah, this is the Emerald Dell right here. And that is Lothlorien proper. We're a little ways from doing anything here yet. We'll actually be coming through Lothlorien for some of the epic. I love these statues. Look at them. Boy, dwarves don't think much of themselves, do they? They don't have an ego the size of this mountain. Oh, and that we won't be able to do until we find all the other riddles inside. Okay, so we have done all that. I do not think... No, we have 41 minutes before we can fast travel back to the 21st hall.
The shadow of Mordor will not long fill the halls of Khazad.
So, since we can't go there the fast way, we get to slow travel there. Now this should be fun. Granted, the stable goat doesn't decide to take a flying leap off a cliff or something. That, look at that. The stone trees. That's impressive. Dwarves may live underground, but never let it be said that they don't enjoy trees. They apparently like the outdoors well enough to recreate it inside. Hello, orc. Goodbye, orc. Diseased dragonette. Probably diseased with the same fungus that everything else is diseased with. Pseudo-thurk. Yeah, see, those guys weren't there the last time I came through on my Runekeeper. That's new. I like those lights. Those are pretty neat. Just as long as one doesn't come crashing down. Because that's got to weigh about a ton. For a second there, I wasn't sure he was going to get on the bridge. I really wasn't. Definitely some beautiful architecture. What's left of it. It's such a somber song down here. And it almost gives you the creeps. Which it should. It is the second hall. It's quite full of mobs. Well, so far, we've only had one instance where we were questionably going to go over the side of something. This is definitely not the worst stable path. Not the best, but it's not the worst. And we still have a bit to do at Redhorn Lodes, but we wanted to come back and work on the main story. We still have a lot to do in Doran's Way, because we haven't done any of that stuff yet. We have waterworks we haven't done yet. Jazzergund. There's still a ton of quests we haven't even gotten to yet. Moria is probably one of the most quest-rich areas in the game. I am not going to lie, there's just so much to do here. When they designed this, they really thought about everything. Alright, before we go talk, before I forget about it, let's go find the Forge Master. I'm trying to figure out why the music keeps restarting here. It's like it's messed up.
Welcome to Khazad-dûm.
Nope, no reforges yet. I'm surprised. He's had those weapons since before he made level 50, and I haven't had to reforge them yet. Alright, Bori, you're an idiot.
Thank you, friend. I understand the lay of Stosnok slightly better now.
You have done very well, Thormurn. The information you have brought will be of great value as we carry out my plan. Thank you, my friend.
I need your help, my friend.
Thank you for helping me with the preparations, Thormurn. I am almost ready, but nay, it's nothing. I am ready. Nay, it's nothing. Uh-huh. Yeah, what's up, dude? Mm-mm. Alright, agility, vitality, critical rating, physical mastery. Agility, vitality, critical rating. Oh, wait. Okay. 10. Okay. 22 and 8. 22 and 8. 102 and 55. 102 and 55. So they're exactly the same. Yeah, they're exactly the same. Okay. That makes no sense. Yeah, they're, other than the name, they are exactly the same armor.
It is time now to set my plan into motion.
When I give the word, Stealing and Willie will set out for the guarded junction on the Eastern Road. 2 hours after that, they will attack the outpost and attempt to convince the defenders that their force is of a much larger size. Meanwhile, you and I will creep towards Stagnock. If I am correct, the main force of the White Hand Orcs will leave the camp to defend the guarded junction on the Eastern Road. We will then enter the camp and find the leader of the White Hand Orcs in Moria. Once he is dead, they will be leaderless and disorganized and be of little threat to us. You realize that's about the most stupid thing I've ever heard, right? Uh-huh. Yeah, before we even consider doing that, I think we have enough time to do that. I'm going to go over here and divest myself of some junk.
The merchant hulls of Khazad-dûm lie in darkness now.
Necklace of leadership. Ooh. Alright. 31 to agility, 11 vitality, 4 to fate, and 89 to evade. We don't want to swap out the legs yet. Those we can put away in our vault. Because we do not, I don't think we can use them yet. Or can we? No, not yet.
The day of the dwarves is coming.
While we're here, let's drop that off. Anything else I can drop off? Yes, that.
The day of the dwarves is coming.
Oh, wrong one.
The lords of Moria have returned. The lords of Moria have returned.
There we go. Still tempted to get some more space while while it's on sale. At the same time, I'm also thinking I should hold on to my LOTRO points for that eventual 64-bit server update. I don't know why, I just get the feeling I probably should. Alright, so and alright. Let's do this. I remember this one.
Attempts to bring the Orcs of Moria under his sway will only be ended when his minions perish. The valor of the dwarves must be relied upon in these dark times. At Starsnach, the White Hand must be cut off.
So, here we are, Thormurn. If we are able to defeat the leader of these White Hand Orcs, we should be able to drive them from Moria with little difficulty. But we must be cautious. I do not want to attract any attention until we are near the leader. We should not travel in a group, for we would then be too easy for the sentries to spot. No, we must travel single file. You will go first, and then when the coast is clear, you will give me a signal so I can follow. Our signal will be a wave. Just wave to me when you feel I can run to you without getting seen. Wave for me now so I see you understand. That's it. Exactly. I'll know that means the coast is clear. Yeah, Not one of my favorite instances, but since it's part of the epic, you kind of have to do it. Hold up. Be careful. Do you see the patrolling orcs? We cannot let them see us, or our mission will be a failure. We are making for the building built into the side of the rock wall there. Straight ahead. It seems the orcs are paying it no mind, and we will be out of their view if we can make it there. Run there without getting too close to any orcs. Once you have made it there, wave for me when the coast is clear, and I will run to the building. Make sure the orcs will not see me. Your vantage point will be better than mine. Uh-oh. Coming back. Yeah. You have lost the element of surprise and the dwarves are now doomed. I failed! Alright. Alright, let's try this again. Okay, so we gotta wait for the orc to go away. Why is it not triggering? I'm at the side of the building. I'm here for my cut of the coins, because she has need for coins. There we go. Perfect. You see where the tracks pass over that gap? Yes. Sure, I would love some pretzel. How many coins does it cost? Hurry up, you. Get over here. We already filled this thing once. Assport's not saying anything, but I think he knows. You worry too much. Assport's got this all under control. Look sharp, sluggards. The Greybeards are attacking the guard at Junction. Save some slaughter for me! How many coins do you have? I have enough for a pretzel. They did it! Willie and Stilling have drawn the attention of the main body of the White Hand Orcs. You see the wooden platform straight ahead. Make a run for it. Once you are underneath, wait for me to join you. That is, if the coast is clear. We must proceed with caution. There are fewer orcs, but there are still orcs here. You sure take your time. The weather people are saying the low tonight will be -14. That doesn't sound fun at all. No, definitely not. You see the scaffolding to the north. Get to its shadow and wave me over. This one? You said to the north, so I hope this is right. How the heck am I stuck in here? we serious? There we go. I'm so glad I got new windows in these rooms, otherwise it'd be absurdly cold in here. It's actually quite nice. That's good. We have done it. From here we have but a short run to face the leader of the White Hand Orc. The time for stealth is over. He cannot hide from us now. Let us put an end to him, my friend. Fear no sentries. Defend Bori. Defend Bori from his stupidity. I am Bori, son of Bosi, son of Bifur the Renowned. And this is Thormurn, hunter of highest quality. We have come to cast your orcs from Moria forever. The dwarves' lives may live here once again. You're a fool, Bori, son of Bosi, son of Bifur. Know that I am Ashfor, the merciless servant of the White Hand. I am mighty indeed, but mine is not the sole power inside Moria, and yet, even without my warriors, I will slay you both with ease. Ashfar has been defeated. Yes. Yes. Bori is descendant from Bifur. I don't know if Bifur was a member of Thorin's party, but there are dwarves here that are related to members of Thorin's party. So it's kind of fun. Let us return to the Chamber of Leadership, Thormurn, singing the songs of our victory as we go. Moria will be ours again, in no small part to our brave deeds today. You're still an idiot.
Do you think Ashbar spoke the truth?
We are victorious, and my heart is brimming with pride. We have left the White Hand leaderless and in disarray, just as I hoped to do. Furthermore, Stilling and Willie returned unharmed from their dangerous mission. These orcs have underestimated the ingenuity of dwarves. Still, I wonder what Ashbar meant when he spoke of the true power in Moria. Perhaps my uncle can guess.
You need not worry. Asfar sought only to frighten us with those words.
My nephew need not be worried. Ashbar was obviously making empty threats in an attempt to save his own life. I am proud of Bori for not giving in to the orcs' coercion. I like those. Might lose a ton.
As much as his father.
Do not worry about Ashpar's dying words. The orc was trying to save himself, but it was too late for words to do the trick. I wish that my own son had lived to accompany Bori on this adventure. There was honor enough for all, and it would have done Broen some good to be a part of such victory. You should bring my cousin Bosi news of his son's valiant successes over the White Hand. Perhaps it will cheer him from his gloom. I don't think so. I think he's going to be even more worried, and I don't blame him, not and at least a little bit. Because I hate to tell you, you did make a grave error there. The only words I wish to hear from orcs is followed by gurgling sounds as they expire.
It is hoped that Balin's company discovered Mithril.
So we can break this one. I know it's a blue one, but since we do not use strength We're actually using precision. Occasionally we might use endurance. Are you getting any snow down there? Are you luckily too forced out? I don't think we're getting any snow. We are getting some pretty cold temperatures this week. Now, definitely not the negatives unless you maybe count wind chill, but it's definitely going to get cold. Put that back in there. Now what are we up to? We have, 580 ancient script. We need 20 more ancient script to be able to get a decent heraldic tracery for that axe. Unforgiven.
These halls will be great once more.
It sounds familiar. It sounds familiar, but it also sounds like it's an older film. So it's not triggering any, like, immediate memories in my head. Clint Eastwood, Morgan Freeman, Western, what Gene? I'm pretty sure I have. Because I do love Clint Eastwood and Morgan Freeman and Gene Hackman. Yeah, I'll have to look it up. I am pretty sure I've seen it. Is that the one where there's a young kid, not a kid, like late teens, early 20s, thinks he's all that, but I think he does end up dying in a gunfight. Or am I thinking of a different one? He doesn't die, but yeah, there's a kid in it. They go to kill some cowboys for cutting up a lady of the night. So yeah, I think I have seen it, but it's been long enough that I have forgotten most of it. So I would have to rewatch it. I mean, I don't have clear memories of a lot of movies I watch, even movies I love. Like, there is a spaghetti western called They Call Me Trinity. It was one of my grandfather's favorite movies. He had that. He had They Call Me Trinity. Trinity Is Still My Name. And we used to watch them quite often. And except for a flash of a scene or two, I can't remember a thing about the movies. Except that the guy that played the main role was really cute and had really, really blue eyes. Using that has no effect. Oh, I guess we can't go in there yet. Or we can't go in there anymore. Hello.
My reading has confirmed my suspicions, friend. We are in great danger.
Bosi listens keenly as you tell the story of his son's victory over Ashpar and the White Hand, but his eyes fill with tears when he hears of the Orc's last words. He masters himself before speaking, and his face is stern once again. You thought to bring me joy with this news of my son Thormurn, and I am sorry that it does not. I know this Mazog of whom you speak, for it is a name I have heard, and recently. The White Hand is not the greatest threat to the dwarves inside Moria, friend. Ashfar was telling my son the truth. We are in grave danger.
I will tell you what I have learned from the Book of Marzabul, but it is grim indeed.
I have finished reading the Book of Marzabul. The dwarves of Balin's expedition came to a terrible end indeed. I will tell you the story of their final days. It will cause me pain to speak of it, but I hope that revealing the truth about Balin's company will prevent this dire fate from befalling us as well. Speak to me when you are ready to hear the tale of that company. Yeah. I know you think it's funny, but he did. He had some really, really blue eyes. And he was cute. And spaghetti westerns are just fun. I think we're going to leave that for now because I happen to know that instance is, or it's not an instance, that's a session play. It's going to take a little while. Oh wait, no, don't do that. Okay. I don't want the shortened account. I actually want to go through the session play. So they've added shortened accounts to the session play, so I guess if you want to, you don't have to go through the session play. You can just read the script and move on with your day. But I kind of like doing the session plays. Oh no, it's not actually, unless it's lagging between here and the YouTube end. It seems fine over here. But you may be talking about me jerking around a little, which I kind of am doing.
We will reclaim Khazad-dûm for thine
Yeah. Wow. But yeah, we're going to leave that off because I know that one takes a little time to complete. And it is already 9:30. So I didn't realize it was so late. I have not eaten supper yet. So I would like to do that. I know, I should probably start doing that before the stream, right? Would be really, really wise of me. Sometimes I remember to eat before. Most of the time, I don't. At any rate, I want to thank everybody that stopped by. Thank you to Tripping Orc. I know you probably didn't stick around for the festivities of me killing a bunch of orcs, but that's okay. I still appreciate you stopping by anyway. Thank you to Drive-By for stopping by. Always happy to see you here. Thank you to George Chris. Thank you to Casualties of Gaming. Thank you to Michael Murtig. Thank you to JV. I enjoyed the conversation. Thank you to Nordic, as always. And, yes, send me that pretzel via email, okay? Thank you to Grizzly Kraken. Appreciate you stopping by. Okay. You opted for something light, but we'll eat a little later when you figure out what. Yeah, well, I would probably eat light because it's too late to eat anything else. You sent it care of the U.S. Post Office? Alright, awesome. I will look forward to that. You take care, George. Have a good night. Everyone else who stopped by, maybe popped in or out, stuck around a little while, didn't say anything, well, I appreciate you all too. But next time, say hi. Promise I don't bite. Tuesday, we're going to be continuing with Thormurn in LOTRO. Friday, we will have some more Morrowind. And sometime during the week, we're going to do some more Path of Exile 2. I will let y'all know when that is. But, for now, I hope y'all have a great night. I hope you have a wonderful Monday. And until next time, bye for now.